Hello, everyone. Welcome to chapter 178, 2025, part 2. I'm recording this a bit late because 2025 has just begun and yet I'm behind on my schedule. Yep. I mean, not just begun, it's been 10 days, but days are just fucking going and I don't know where. My drink today is, and you're not gonna believe it, it's water. Not flavored or carbonated or anything, just water. Bland. Yes, so my drink is water. And for those of you who haven't heard the last episode, well, why? It's part 2 of that, where we'll talk about my plans for 2025. But before we get to that part, let's do a very simple retrospective of 2024. I've done a more in detailed version in the last episode, which you can go and listen to. But let me just go to it in a list. In 2024, I filmed The Dawn Rises, I submitted my documents, I kept on with The Last Thoughts, and brought back TGTBTI, and started the Dracula video. Sadly didn't finish that, but I did finish We Didn't Start the Fire Part 2. I had my first ever romantic anniversary. I was guesting on podcasts, and I had my first ever live stream. I was a guest on a live stream. I had a performance in a movie called Mid-20s. I had a month of work at a board game club. I worked for them for a month in content creation. I got my phone stolen. Depression, number 10. Fury of Dracula and Roll Camera. And today, by the way, I played Glow, also a very fun game. Building 2 tiny dioramas, a first ever collage, and foam swords. For the first time I made foam swords that are going to be used in a movie production. And I had my first birthday party since the pandemic. I saw Abby, the singer, live. And I had my first ever quote-unquote costume for Halloween. But I didn't wear it on Halloween. And I watched 100 movies. Well, with that out of the way, let's get my list here and let's talk about 2025. Now, as I said, I'm really having trouble keeping up with everything, and that's why I am trying to be more organized and try to do more stuff, but at the same time, I am failing. But let me talk about my plans for 2025. There are 10 things on this plan, as there were 10 things on the 2024 plan. Some of them are stuff that I hope do happen. Some of them I do need to have a little bit of an active management on. But first, it's finishing The Dawn Rises. It is going strong-ish. It is going good. And then after I'm done finishing The Dawn Rises, my movie is done, I have to start submitting it for all festivals. Any festival that will accept a 41-minute movie is going to get a copy of The Dawn Rises. No exception. That's because not a lot of festivals do accept 41-minute movies. Number 2, getting my actual IELTS. Now, this has been on the list for so long, but I have to actually kind of do it. I will probably do it, if not this week, then the next week. I will have to do it. Coming week, I mean. So yeah. Number 3, leaving Iran. As I am recording this week I went to Dubai for my biometrics, and I'm waiting for my visa application to get an answer, whether an acceptal or refusal. I know acceptal isn't a word, but I just wanted a thing to put next to refusal. So yeah, this is completely out of my hand at this point. So we'll have to see how that goes. If that happens, a lot of the things that I have written here will go in an overhaul of sorts. But in any case, this is probably the big one. Number 4, getting my driver's license. I have to actually go and talk to my driving license instruction office and see if I'm still valid, or do I have to take the whole course all over again. But yeah, this is also in the plan. Number 5, health. Now that has 3 sub chapters. First of all, which has been, as I said in the last episode, was also on the plans for 2024, but the opposite happened, is losing some weight. I think I do need to lose some weight. Not only I've been getting not so subtle remarks about it from people, and that actually genuinely made me feel very shitty for a long while. I just don't like looking at myself anymore as much. I genuinely don't like looking at myself for most of the time, but right now it's even worse. Can you imagine that? Number 2, getting rid of the last wisdom tooth. Now, I had 4 hidden wisdom teeth, which fucked up my teeth for a long time. 3 of them are removed. The 4th one, which is the hardest one, I haven't removed yet. And so yeah, this is also in the plans. But the big one, that if I can get it, definitely will change a lot of things, is therapy. I do need therapy. I need therapy to getting rid of some addictions that I probably will have. I have an addictive personality, so that's part for the course. I need therapy to organize my life better, to actually do things instead of thinking about doing them. And yeah, generally I just need it. Most of all for the depression, which pretty soon we're gonna reach its anniversary of depression. Haha. What fun it is. Sorry. Number 6, finish the Dracula video and making more videos. I don't know if I'll ever have a YouTube audience. I don't know. But I know one thing for sure, and is that I'm not doing it right. I make these long ass videos, and anytime I see growth is when I publish a video. So I need to publish more videos, but they can't all be these big ones. I have to make some smaller ones as well. Or if I'm gonna do big ones, I have to lower my standards, and I have to actually lower my standards and increase my effort. I have to keep writing more, filming more, and editing more. I have to come up with a plan and stick to it. And finish the Dracula video. Actually, this year might be a good year as well, because it's 2015, we lost Christopher Lee. So maybe that will be a good anniversary for it too. The best one would have been 2022, which I missed the deadline. Huh? But anyways, number 7, write more, which gets divided into 2 sections. Write more fiction. Now, the fictions are 3 things in particular. 2 scripts and 1 is just short stories. The scripts are Jarvid Markezi and Dark is the Night. The first one is a sort of comical family drama that in my head, I envision it as being very simple, very Wes Anderson inspired, and can be filmed in like one location. The other one, Dark is the Night, is a high concept movie, no dialogues, incredibly serious, and all of it is happening in the world building. So Dark is the Night is actually, I have a lot of excitement for. I have a lot of ideas about how to shoot it. None of them are gonna be made, probably. They're just spec scripts, but I do need to write them. I just need to go back to fiction a little bit. And for Dark is the Night, I also have an idea that I've always had for a long time. I love collaborative works, works that have like a setting and then different writers coming in and writing on it. Imagine Star Trek or things like that, like TV shows where there's a basic concept and then each writer adds their own flavor to it. Dark is the Night for me, I think if I can like write the script and then like develop the world, I can do that with my friends, ask them, this is the world, write a short story in it, and then we compile all of them, and I don't know, we'll find a publisher or something. I probably won't, but I'll print them, and then I bookbind them, because I do want to do bookbinding. I want to do bookbinding. Oh shit, I haven't written crafting. I just realized that. Well, if I do, it would be a nice surprise. Then write more non-fiction, which is my thesis, which I haven't yet started. Reasons are abundant. And journal. I have a journal. I haven't written in it for a long time because I don't feel I can. Again, writing has become kind of a problem. Everything has become kind of a problem. I think I'm still in shock. I feel like I have PTSD, but I don't know about what. The nearest thing coming to my head is the fact that I got my phone stolen, but that's not a good enough excuse. I need to see why am I not doing well. But yeah, journal and thesis. And number 8, keep on with audio and visual projects. Now, TGTBTI, obviously, and the last thoughts, obviously. But the thing is that I want to do more guesting on like podcasts and stuff. The thing is that for me to do that, I have to be more active. And lately, I haven't been very active, especially on like Podmatch, which is a service I use to find the podcasts that I guest on. And I have 3 more podcast ideas that I might do. I probably won't, but I might actually do. One of them is for musicals, which I want to do with my friend Vanda, which have been on a special episode of this podcast as well. But I want to do an podcast with her where we talk about musicals because I love musicals. Then I have another podcast idea which I want to do with my friend Mohammed, which is doing radio plays of famous plays. Like we take a playwright, pick 10 of their plays, and then do like audio recordings of them. And it would be a good performance practice and just directing practice for everyone involved, and just a production of sorts. And the third one is games, and this is stupid but I kind of love it. Is that it's a monthly podcast. At the beginning of each month we come up with a board game and a video game. We all go and play that, and then come at the end of the month and record it, we publish it, and then we wait for the next month and do that again. And it will be a monthly podcast. The problem is these things need like already established fame, because otherwise why would anyone listen to you do that? Maybe a charming personality, but if you're listening to this, you know how bereft of personality I am. But yeah, these are 3 ideas I have. You are welcome to have them if you want. But, yeah. Number 9 is very generic. I just want to be a better friend. I'll get back to that. Number 10, work on, and then 3 sub-chapters, work on better editing and video making. Now, editing in general not just talks about like video editing, it also means audio editing. I just combine them all because I think color grading, better editing techniques, faster editing techniques, they're all part of the same universe. And so when I put better editing, I mean just trying to develop my skills as an editor. As much as I hate it, I have to do it. And then better video making. I just need to learn better lighting and learn how to use better cameras. Not better cameras, like how to use my camera better. Because I don't think I have the money to buy a better camera. And, sorry. And I hate filming with my phone. I genuinely do. I hate filming with my phone. But yeah, better shot compositions, more variety of shots. My camera work is very stagnant, and I'm saying that knowing that the next video I'll make if everything goes according to plan. It's just me sitting in front of the camera and talking. Just it's all that. It's supposed to be simple and fast. Work on board game / video game. That is lofty. This is the one I'm not having much hope for. I have a board game idea and I have a very, very early concept, and I also have a video game idea and I have a very early concept. For each of them, I need to put out a substantial time. For video game, I want to do it with RPG Maker because I just want to do it myself. And so I have to learn RPG Maker and I have to devote a chunk of time to do that. Now, if I leave Iran, of course, that's going to become harder and harder. But maybe, like, if I can put out, like, every week, 2 hours, do this. The same is true for the board game. The board game is mostly I have to work on balancing and just doing as many playtests as possible. And working on building up resume. This is what I said because genuinely I want to like do other stuff as well. I want to act in things and write things and direct things and just be involved in other projects. And I want to put myself out there, even though, genuinely speaking, I don't know why anyone would want to work with me. I don't think anyone does. I'm just being nice to myself. Sorry if I'm slurring or anything. My nose is stuffed up and it's really becoming annoying. But yeah. Number 9, just be a better friend. Let's go back to that. This is where my mental state just shows itself and creeps into my planning. I don't know if I'm a good friend or not. I want to think I am. I want to tell you, oh, no, I am a good friend. But the truth is, I don't know. Concretely, I don't know. And I don't think I will ever be concretely sure that I am a good friend or not. I want to think I am a good friend. I want to think, oh, I can do things that help my friends. And maybe I have, but generally I'm also not as not as good, I guess. The past months, like the past 2 months, again, this is why I think I'm shell shocked from the phone thing, because my life started unraveling around then and it just haven't been unraveling since. I haven't been there for my friends much. I haven't listened to them. I haven't talked to them. I haven't asked them how they are. I haven't helped them in things that they need my help in. And I feel bad. I haven't put out time to meet them and talk to them and see how they are. And I feel really shitty about that. So in 2025, even though I might be leaving you, and I want to be a better friend. I want to talk to them more. I want to see what is going on in their lives. I want to become a friend again. Because I don't want to lose them. I fucking love my friends. And it hurts me that I might lose them. Well, with that said, let me just tell you my plans for the week. This week, we are going on a trip, hopefully, on Tuesday. So probably I will record my episode very early this week. But yeah, I have a bunch of things I need to do. I have these planning sheets, for time management. So I'm actually trying to stick to them. And like tomorrow, I have to call a bunch of doctors. I have to get a bunch of appointments, and I have to call a bunch of people and send a bunch of things. And, I'm trying to be more organized, but let's see how it goes. The other thing is I want to do the 2024 thing. Hopefully, in the coming next few days, I can write the script. Then I go to the trip. I come back. I film. Editing it should be easy. Should be like a couple of days max. And then I can upload it and work on the next one. I just need to make a video. I just need to do it for my own sanity. And I will see you all next week.